Greetings and welcome to another edition of Greetings from the Grindhouse. Tonight we look at the film Fight for Your Life. This is a Grindhouse film in pretty much every stretch of the word. It was brutal. It was a violent film. It was pretty, I don't know if you could call this exploitation mixed with shocking crime. Grindhouse database called it a shock film of some sorts. I guess you could call it a video nasty, since it did make the video nasties list. Basically, it's the story of three convicts taking a black family hostage, and it's pretty, the lead villain is pretty much a exploitation-like character, or caricature. He escaped from prison with a Hispanic guy and a Chinese guy, and they basically take the family hostage, and they try to more or less subject them to, the usual itinerary of, degradation and shock and whatnot. They end up killing a neighbor's kid. Oh, hey. Hey, Jasmine. This is our Grindhouse kitty, Jasmine. Oh, okay. Hello. They end up taking over the house to kill the neighbor's kid. They almost kill their own kid. The daughter gets attacked. Thankfully they don't really go, gratuitous with that scene. But, hi, sweetie, you're so good girl. But, the cops in this film, I remember one of my last reviews, I said during Naked Vengeance, that the cops were pretty useless in the film. Okay, this is more of that same formula. But the frustrating thing about that is there are more cops in this film, and they don't do shit. Okay? And at the very end of it, when one of the lead cops figures out that the family is taken over and is basically fucking up the convicts, he at least had the good sense to say, oh, I can't get anything on this, on this walkie-talkie, on this audio surveillance thing. He's basically saying, well, the family's got it under control. Maybe they'll fuck these people up worse than the justice system could with the whole, let's let them free in 6 months. And kind of making a statement here on current events, which shall remain nameless, but you know what I'm thinking. Anyway, it's a good film. It's definitely exploitation. It's definitely deserves its video nasties, rating, I suppose. But is it as infamous as others? Maybe not. I mean, for its time, it's probably very shocking. Now, I don't know if it would be. I don't know. Ironically, the guy who plays the lead villain, William Sanderson, he's done a lot of movies where, he plays a redneck pretty much. If you've ever seen Savage Weekend, he played a redneck in that movie. And that one, he wasn't the killer. He wasn't really a villain. He was basically just, I don't know if I want to call him comic relief, but kind of a chilling, creepy comic relief character. And that's a film I wouldn't mind reviewing sometime, but for right now, I'm going to stick with this one. Basically, what happens after that is the family gets at least a chance to justifiably, get revenge on their attackers, which isn't a bad film, which isn't a bad way to make a film. I don't want to give away too much of the spoilers, So I'll just pretty much end it at that point by saying that it's, when I first got the film, I think I got it for like $1 at some video store back in like the late 90s. And I was really kind of surprised that when I first saw this, I was like, huh, because it was very, it was very much a formula for a lot of revenge exploitation films, but at the same time, they didn't, they didn't concentrate on just one person, which was surprising. This was probably one of the first, I guess if you're going to call it home invasion exploitation, this would probably be one of the very first films. So anyway, if you get a chance to buy it, it's definitely, if you're into exploitation and Grindhouse, it's definitely one of those films. Got voted in the top 20 on GrindhouseDatabase.com, which is a website I pretty much frequent a lot. Anyway, so that's about it for this edition. Oh, thank you. Yes, hi Jasmine, it's okay. Daddy's making a video. Anyway, this has been a night at the Grindhouse. So, till next time, fare thee well.